Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And already we're underway here. That's the throw. Sergio Busquets. Ramsey. Douglas Costa. Ramsey. Alexandro. Goes for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez has a hit!
Barcelona have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
Busquets positions himself well and cuts it out. Luis Suarez. Griezmann. Griezmann with a shot! And it's Alexandro. Oh, good interception. Sergio Busquets. Messi. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Sergio Busquets. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Griezmann gets on the end of it. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ramsey. It's on a plate. Sergio Busquets. Busquets plays it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Ramsey drives it forward. Dybala. Sergio Busquets. Vidal. Sergio Busquets. Messi. And here's Suarez. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. And he's there to cut it out. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. And here's Chris. Shot at goal! Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Juventus take the lead, 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down. in these situations.
Luis Suarez, quick glance at goal. Now it's Griezmann. Pjanic tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
The first 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that. They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Alexandro Pjanic, Ramsey chooses to go back. Messi.
Juventus have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And it's Douglas Costa. And here's Dybala. Gets it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Sergio Busquets. No way through there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Douglas Costa. And the ball's come out! Forward it goes. And it's Messi. Kadira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo looks to think one in. Turns and goes, big chance! Barcelona are making a change now. Now it's Griezmann. He's on his way. Griezmann. Griezmann striding forward, facing goal. He can get that clear.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Now, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Douglas Costa. Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez. Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Douglas Costa.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Sergio Busquets. hoists it forward. Luis Suarez. Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Suarez. Did very well to intervene.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Shapes to shoot!
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Rabiot.
Juventus probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Khedira takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Dybala. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that will be the final act. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defence.
Chance! He's done it!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It has got through to him. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That has sent him sprawling. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Wijnaldum. Liverpool making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Ceballos.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's had a shot! Oh, and the follow-up! In for the follow-up! In it goes! Arsenal are level! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Firmino unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mane has a pop! And for a moment, time stood still. Fabinho. It's got through. Aubameyang. And it's Wijnaldum. Ceballos. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Mesut Ozil. Firmino. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Goalkeeper's ball. David Luiz. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Maitland-Niles. Fabinho. And here's Roberto Firmino. Could be a Mane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Wijnaldum. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Arsenal do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Mesut Ozil. And it's Firmino. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Ceballos. And it's Kolasinac. Kolasinac goes on a charge down the left. Alisson catches it safely. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Maitland-Niles drives it forward. Maitland-Niles. Wijnaldum. Jordan Henderson. Wijnaldum. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Hits one! Clears it out of harm's way. Jordan Henderson. And here's Mohamed Salah. Maitland-Niles. And here's Mane. Jordan Henderson. Going for goal! What a wonderful goal! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mesut Ozil. Out to the right. Mohamed Salah goes looking. Firmino. Mane. Has a pop! Arsenal keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And it's Kolasinac. Puts in a cross. Has a go! And they've been caught out here.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Mohamed, and the finish! And yet another chance goes to waste.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Maitland-Niles. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Wijnaldum. Ceballos. Mesut Ozil. And now they can launch a counter. And it's Salah. Firmino kings it out wide. Mesut Ozil. Guendouzi. Maitland-Niles. Firmino gets it back. Now it's Mane. Mohamed Salah, real chance! Oh, and in again! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. Leno did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I doubt he'll score too many which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Ceballos. And here's Lacazette.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gets the better of his man. Now it's Mane. Mane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Torreira.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Mane. That's a decent ball. Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Mane. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Kolasinac. Mohamed Salah with the foul. David Luiz. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary of...
And the shot! And they've been caught at another chance! Gomez gets it away. Wijnaldum. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Just brushed off the ball there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Henderson. Wijnaldum. Mohamed Salah. Plays it back. Has a hit! It's anyone's ball. Jordan Henderson. Mane. And this is Firmino. He's gone for it! It's come back out! Defending of the desperate variety. Mane. And here's Wijnaldum. Forward it goes. And it's Salah. Jordan Henderson. Mohamed Salah. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Mohamed Salah ready to try one. Mohamed Salah! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And Firmino! And it's a goal!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, good interception. Fabinho. Firmino. Played out to the right. Jordan Henderson. Firmino. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Mohamed Salah. Chance to cross it, up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Henderson. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Mane. He spotted the run and played him through. Firmino. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Henderson. Firmino, who has made his impact already. Wijnaldum gets it back. Van Dijk. Van Dijk drives it forward. Firmino. Jordan Henderson. And now they can launch a counter. He's picked him out. Oh, good take in a good area.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
That'll be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Already up and running for the second half. Liverpool didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And it's Henderson. And here's Roberto Firmino. Good offside that time. Mohamed Salah. Salah. And it's Salah. Jordan Henderson. Mane. Mohamed Salah.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
And he's there to hoof it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Firmino. And that has been clubbed away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Defenders on the back foot. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Robertson.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Liverpool have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, and the shot!
Wijnaldum. It's a loose ball. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed, he's gone for it! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Liverpool have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Jordan Henderson hoists it forward. Firmino. Oh, that's neat. Henderson not easily shrugged off the ball. And here's Roberto Firmino. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Liverpool with another chance from a corner. And he just whacks it away. Mane plays it forward. And it's Wijnaldum. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Zago takes the long...
Mohamed Salah! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Henderson.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Van Dijk tries to get it forward quickly. Wijnaldum. And the counter is on. Fabinho gets it back. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. A real chance to break. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Fabinho was not to be moved. He's played him through, and Mane! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mane clearly is aware of how important that was. He'll be hoping that it won't come back to haunt him.
And it's Mane. And that's been won straight back. Oh, it's Mohamed Salah. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Alisson.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond a rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
Firmino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fabinho. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Mohamed Salah. It's a brilliant interception.
Cleared without complication.
Salah. Van Dijk. Well read, he sorted that out. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's played forward. And the referee brings it to a close. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Goes for goal! There it is!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Liverpool will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
I think, Peter, having played in a good passing team, I like the way they go about their business. They're polished and can shine with the very best.
A real chance to break. Salah. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Henderson plays it forward. Over to the left. Firmino. Real chance! They've done it! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That was a given. It always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Liverpool have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And Dijk tries to clear.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Keita drives it forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Firmino. And it's Salah. And Firmino! Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Fabinho. Wijnaldum has created one goal already. Fabinho. And here's Mane. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's looked long this time. It's a goal kick. And it's Wijnaldum. Firmino. Now he's had a shot!
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Firmino. Milner. And here's Mane. Lovely feet. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And here's Mane. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's played forward. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Decent looking ball. That's the throw. Wijnaldum. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Robertson. That is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Well, the action has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Looks to thread it through.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Mane! Mane! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And here's Mane. That intervention was very necessary. Fabinho. Mane. And it's Firmino. Now it's Wijnaldum. Keita. Keita goes looking. Firmino. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's Milner. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Mane. Timely intervention. Jordan Henderson. Goes for goal! Well, that is rather wayward.
Still, a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Let's put a stop to that. And here's Mohamed Salah. Firmino. Fabinho. And here's Henderson. Mohamed Salah. That's a tries a shot! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And here's Roberto Firmino. He's had a shot! Just brushed off the ball there. Lovren tries to get it forward quickly. Mane gets it out to the wing. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Time and again, they are repelled. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mane, chance to shoot. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's Mane. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's away! Chance! Mane. Great shot. Going for goal! Ball's loose, and he's after it. Chooses to go back. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Forward it goes. Mane. And here's Roberto Firmino. Alisson catches it safely. Fabinho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Mohamed Salah. Out to the right. Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, that's neat. Firmino and Mane! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Liverpool, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.